What's up, Facebook peeps? Todd about town. For all those of you who know me and love me, I'm doing good. Work's going good. You know, it's good to be back in the workflow. I'm an Amazonian. I work for Amazon. Um, I'll plan on being there for a little while. I kind of like the job. Um, I want to celebrate, just take the opportunity to celebrate 7 years clean today. I used to be hooked on pretty many, like, bad drugs. Uh, it's no one's fault but my own. I hate how people make excuses of how they got hooked on, certain drugs. Some of them are worse than others. I'm just celebrating 7 years clean, keeping it there. For all those of you who that are dealing with it too, good congratulations and good luck in the future. But anyway, this is not what this video is about. Last night I saw some weird shit. I think I'm chalking it up to just my mind playing tricks on me, especially after working a long shift. I work third shift. Typically I get done in between 5:30 and 6, sometimes 5:30, sometimes 6 o'clock. But yesterday, since it was my last day for the work week, I worked Thursday night through Sunday night. So I was like, you know what? We have this thing at the job called PTO, but it's not paid time off. It's personal time off. Every week that I work and every week that I get paid, a little bit of time gets added to that. And it's time that they can't deny you. And all you got to do is go on, we have this funky little app and shit, You go on there, request how much time you want, and it's already always approved. So, you know what I mean? Instead of it leaving at 6, I left at 4. Now, it was nice out last night. Let me just clarify something for anyone that watches. Not many people watch these videos. I just basically do it to vent. But I'm talking to the people that live in Reading, or people that have lived in Reading for years and know the terrain, know the streets, and how to navigate the city. I was on Route 61. I work out near the Reading Philly Stadium out near Med Ed. I decided to walk home. Now, it takes me about an hour 15, hour 20 minutes, hour and a half if I go slow, to walk home. And it's a nice walk. It's not dangerous in any way. I mean, living in the Reading or surrounding areas, you always got to, especially when it's dark, you always got to keep, your eyes focused. So I got about a little more than halfway through my trip. Now, it's pretty much a straight line once I get to 61. So I'm on 61 and I'm walking. I went past the stadium. I took the big hill where Charles Evans Cemetery is, past Center Avenue in Spring. Now, once you pass Center Avenue in Spring, to the right side of it, Center Avenue, which is the side I was walking on southbound, there's forks off the road. So the first fork is 3rd Street. That's the first major one. I'm like, no, I'm not walking 3rd. It's still dark out. 3rd is dangerous. So then you get to one of the main forks at 61, which is either you go straight and you're on 5th Street, or you hang a right and you're on 4th Street. Now, I wanted to stay away from 4th Street too. So let me take 5th Street on in. And it's more lit, But anyway, I got to right around where Center Avenue Park is. Now, it's still dark, guys. Just keep in mind it's still dark. I just think this is funny. Because, man, by the time I got home, I was laughing at myself, guys. But it was nice and quiet the whole way. I just happened to look across the street and saw this guy. Now, imagine if you're waiting for a bus, public transit. You're waiting on the sidewalk at a bus stop. You know it's a bus stop. So you're just standing there waiting. But me have already put in a full shift. My concept of time, anybody that works at third shift, your concept of time is a little off sometimes. Because you think it's late in the day when you get off work. Because you work the full shift. But actually it's not. It's only a little after 5 in the morning. Hey, I saw him standing there and these lights were hitting him and just causing a shadow toward the front of him. So I couldn't really make his face. Guys, it looked like this dude was staring right at me. I don't care how strong you are. When you get that creepy vibe, that you feel like maybe someone's watching you, that's what I got. And I'm walking, and I'm like, I just kept walking. I didn't want to look at him because I didn't know maybe he was like a psycho and shit. Don't mind me, guys. It's my day off. I'm having a cold. So anyway, I looked down the street and I seen the bus. And this is a bus that I normally take. So I'm like, okay, that's what he's doing. He's waiting for the bus. All right, so I keep walking. Not even a block away. Now, guys, this is the shit that I was thinking, and it freaked me out. It really did. Because it could happen. It could happen. You know, like, you see the little tiny blue light on the driver's side door of a car blinking? That's the alarm system. That's one of the alarm systems that are out. So I took notice that I saw an SUV that had one of those little lights blinking. Thinking nothing of it. I just kept walking. I got to this SUV. And I just so happened to look at it. Because the light, it was just so dark and the light was so bright. And I looked at it. Now I know what I saw. I know that it was real. I know that it was real. I wasn't hallucinating shit. I looked, and you couldn't see it when the light was off, but when it blinked, there were 2 people in that SUV. The seats in the front seats. The seats were dipped back a little bit. It appears as though they were sleeping. It freaked me the hell out. So I'm like, okay, just saw a creepy dude. Now, there's 2 older. They looked older. Like, not, maybe a little older than me. Sitting there, very still, eyes closed. And I'm like, yo. So now I'm like in freak out mode. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on around here? I see creepy dude. And then this. And he's waiting for this creepy dude was waiting for the bus. Now I'm walking home. By this point, in 20 minutes, I'll be home. So I'm walking, and I'm thinking about this. Shut the music off too, because I was freaked out. So I'm checking it out, and I'm thinking to myself, I was like, yo, what if creepy dude killed those 2? And those 2 are in that SUV dead, and he's using the bus to get away. This is the shit that was going through my head. I mean, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's just the thumbnail I'm putting on here that's stupid. But anyway, did you ever have creepy times like that? Where a sequence of events happened that probably has nothing to do with nothing, but in your state of mind, you thought that you were being like hunted by demons or some shit. Hit me up on the comments. Todd About Town, 7 years. Clean. Maybe I'll do a food review today. I doubt it, but we'll see what happens. I love you guys. I'm out.